a tough night?
Yes, I think it certainly it was made tougher by the timing of the goals. Particularly the first one. Where you're up against a very, very good team. Good on the ball, and here on a pitch like this, I've got a lot of ability in front of the goal. Eventually, I think we ended up giving them a game, but you're always chasing. And particularly I say when you can see that early in the game.
It's a horrible first goal as well, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Both goals, any goals generally that you concede, are not great goals. But I think it's one certainly we'll pick the bones out of, but the fact it was so early, I think it hurt us, and it knocks your confidence that little bit. But I thought we recovered well. I thought we got into a good game. These are a good side. A side that I think most people would fancy for promotion. So we know that, and it's a good pitch for them to play on, and they play a brand of football because of the players that they've got. We needed to get back into the game as quick as possible, and then I thought we did. I thought we got back into the game. Didn't create enough good chances ourselves, I think, for the amount of ball that we had, and then I think the second goal kills us.
What about that incident that led to the penalty? Did you think it was? Have you seen it again?
What I do think is that it's a grey area. I think the initial contact was outside the box. That's what I do think, and I think if that's the case, and I think it will be some debate. I think some will say they think it was, and some will say they think it wasn't. If that's the case, you can't give it. If it's tougher that way than the other way round. If it's not given, and then you realise it should have been, it's certainly not the best way. The best way is to err on the side of caution, and so I don't think he should have given it. I think it was a poor decision.
And it really is an uphill struggle from there, isn't it? Like you say, you're 1-0 down at half time, and then you can see the second goal early in the second half, and that, it is another game changer, isn't it?
Yeah, and we probably needed to get a goal fairly quick after that to get back in the game, and then what happens is do you open yourself up, against a very, very good side, and the possibility of conceding a third or fourth, or continue to work back into the game. And I thought we got into some really good areas. I thought we put them under a lot of pressure certainly in that last half hour of the game. But we need that goal to take that pressure off ourselves. And unless we were able to do that, it was always going to be a tough night.
We said similar, didn't we, after the game against Barnsley? It is about creating more chances when you've got the ball and then sticking them away. Well,
I think probably Barnsley was more about taking them chances. I think we had really good chances in that game. I think today was a little bit more about creating the chances with the areas that we got into, and particularly in that last half, we got into a lot of really good, I thought, crossing positions, but didn't have what we would regard as clear-cut chances like I thought we had at Barnsley.
You mentioned, we spoke as well after the Barnsley game about the word confidence. Is there a danger that you kind of get in a rut, that spiral is sort of going the wrong way at the moment?
Well, that's my job. My job is to make sure that that doesn't happen. What we will do is we'll analyse the game, and there will be really good parts of the game that we can take out. I think some of our play I thought was good. It's just in that final third. It's that final third that we need to be more productive, and all we can keep doing is working on that. And as we've already said, what we are doing is because of the volume of games, you're learning more in games, and maybe it's going to be that one game where it turns for us and we get that first, second and third goal, and then maybe that changes things, but at the moment we just have to keep working at it.
What about what happened before the game? You were going to start with Gabriel Bong today, but he injured himself during the warm-up, so you had to change your plans. Yeah, just felt his groin in the warm-up, which is never something that you like to happen, particularly when you've done all your preparation the sort of day before, but it's part and parcel of the game, and it's certainly not the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last. But yes, it's unfortunate. Another injury then, and no Luke Freeman tonight as well. Is he one that's picked up an injury as well?
Yeah, just touch wood. I think with Luke, I think he'll be fine. It's just a slight groin injury that he's got, but we're hoping it'll be sort of a minimal amount of time. We're hoping.
And you've actually got a few days to prepare for the next one.
Yes, I think which will be nice. I must admit, but the important thing is that we train the ones well tomorrow that haven't played, and they'll have one day off, and then it's very much back into preparations, and we just hope that we can turn this. It's over the period of the last 9 games, it's been a little bit up and down. Some certainly good aspects. I think as regards what the players put in today, I don't think I can fault that. I thought they worked hard. I thought they tried to get back into the game. It was just in them areas. I think Bournemouth just showed that little bit more quality in the areas that mattered. Hence the goals that they got.